What's up, real world climbers? Welcome back to another video, and this is another video in the Last Hoorah series. This series is all about getting our last sessions in on climbing walls before we take them down. So today we're at Jack's house once again, and we have his indoor MoonBoard here. It's got the 2017 setup on it. This will be the last wall to come down at Jack's gym before we start the conglomeration of our two climbing gyms into one big gym. So do not get sad that all the climbing walls are coming down. We're actually building something bigger and better. This wall is really special. It's not the first MoonBoard I ever climbed on, but it's the first one that I regularly climbed on. I had like one try on a MoonBoard in a gym, and then I hadn't tried one for years. And then when I met Jack, this was like the pièce de résistance. This was like super enticing for me to start coming over to climb with Jack at his home wall. And then that's obviously how Jack and I became friends, by just climbing together all the time. And that's why we're combining forces to do this giant gym in his airplane hangar. With all that being said, I would encourage you to watch the video that I've put down in the description where it talks about our design of this new big gym and me taking Jack through the client process, because again, real world climbing is more than just these YouTube videos. It is a business, and one of the aspects of my business is designing and partnering with people that want to build home walls. So if that's you, check out my website, realworldclimbing.com, and get all kinds of information about my services there. Without further ado though, let's get to having a session here on the 2017 MoonBoard. Now that all the other walls are down in Jack's gym, this 40-degree wall is the only wall left, so warming up can get interesting. So we're just going to do a little jug haul here and try to get warmed up. All right, so we're going to start doing some of the problems that are lit up. And I'm going to let Jack, who's down below here, I'm going to let him be the navigator, and he'll just pick a bunch of climbs for us. And we'll have a good time on the Last Hoorah. This one looks very square. My anti-style. That one's very like against my main style. So it's like body, the holds are big and comfortable, but holding your body like this is something that I need to work on.
It is a high start.
The red one, yep.
You hear my nails?
Yeah. So some of these are brand new, like we've never tried them before, and they recently changed the like official MoonBoard rules, and I think it makes good sense. It actually offers a lot more variety. But it used to be that start holds had to be row 6 and below, and then everything had to be a sit start, and there was a bunch of other, rules, and they've kind of loosened up on those. So now you can do stand starts, and you can start anywhere. Still have to finish everything on the top row. I do think it'd be interesting to finish some on like row 17, where there's some smaller and harder holds. So I think it would make it interesting to try to finish and match on row 17. There's also new climbs that say no kickboard. So you have to use starting feet that are on the main board. And then there's also the ability in the app to set climbs that are campus only, so no feet at all.
Interesting.
There you go. Yeah.
This one?
Yep. And the red one too. Just start red. Yeah. Butt shaped one. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Yep.
Red one. Go lower red one.
So, yeah, that makes. Nice, come on. White one. Yep. Nice. Come on. You got the other red one too. Straight by your knee. You need it. There you go. Nice, Jack.
Oh. Here's forearm. Red one?
Something. Probably shouldn't have done it that way. In the game, first one to bleed wins. I win. Nice. You got the some redemption here.
There you go.
Seems more awkward to try to figure out how to use it.
That's weird.
It was weird. That's kind of how I read it, but it's definitely a new way to use the holds. There you go. There you're on it. Nice, come on.
Oh boy.
Oh well. Yeah, that helps.
Normal, start hold, or fish hold.
Losing gas here. It's a long one. Oh no.
You didn't have your right foot. It's like on the side of the white one.
Yeah. That was long. Yeah, that's probably what save yourself moves for sure. Nice, come on, feet on. Get the red one on the side. Yeah. Nice, come on, Jack.
Maybe I'll try to pick up one so I don't. It's really hard on my bicep when I try that.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible ending. Sorry, whoever set that one. I don't like the ending. Good. Start white. Yep. Come on. Nice. Come on. The ball, yellow, red one by your belly button, and that one, yeah. Well, it was square, even with the foot up there. The other thing that I'm doing in these videos is, after we're done climbing, we'll do a time lapse of the takedown and the teardown of this. And I'm gonna look and see if there's any tips and tricks on like construction and tactics that Jack used to build this that we can use in different situations. So, like I always say, every space that has a home wall is unique to like how much height you have, just what you have to connect to. So it'll be interesting to just kind of learn some tips and tricks. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I only barely caught it with like the back 3 fingers too. I'm gonna try the top. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, that was actually pretty fun. So we're getting close to the end of this session, and I'm running out of battery life. So what you'll see next is a time lapse of tearing this thing down. There's a hammer back there we didn't know about. Ready?
You wanna see how I carried them in the garage myself?
Oh man.
This is how you do it. Watch.
And that's how you get back problems. So here we are at the bottom of the wall, and because Jack wanted to minimize like what impact it had on the carpet, he just screwed this 2x4 into the floor in a handful of places. And then the wall itself at 40 degrees is also screwed in to this piece here, and this piece is screwed into the floor, similar to the 30-degree wall we saw in a previous video. What happens to create the kickboard, to have the kickboard have something to connect to, it's got the bottom to connect to this at the right, and then it just connects at the angle right here to make the appropriate height for the kickboard. So I thought that was a pretty cool solution for the base. So now, because of the first set of 2x4s only going up to so far, but they are connected to the ceiling joists for stability, we're going to just eliminate this whole top piece first, and then take each stud down independently. Alright, so the battery's dying, and we're almost done. We just got these few little pieces on the ceiling, but let's say goodbye to the 2017 MoonBoard at Jack's place, and say hello to a living room, actually. If you're liking these videos, I would love it if you would click the chains on that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.